Conversations are probably the most important but also delicate way we communicate with each other. What we say and how we say it affects a lot of what we intend to mean. You probably grew up with a mom or dad or any adult telling you that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all, or think before you speak. Well, essentially, that's what discretion is. Actually, if the only thing you have to say might come off as mean, be a little careful with your wording. Yes, that top makes you look thick. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love you. Don't hurt me. We're late because you're slow. But I like to live by an old saying in Sufism. Before you speak, you should let your words pass through 3 different gates. Is it true? Is it kind? And is it necessary? And this has helped me a lot with interacting with other people. As kids, we didn't really think about what we said. It was usually just word vomit where we played ignorant to what they meant or the impact they had on those who received it. Like those kids who retaliate to their parents disciplining them saying things like, "I hate you, Mom," and "I'm gonna run away," or some bullshit empty threats. Look here, privileged 10-year-old. I'm sorry you got your Xbox taken away because you prioritized it over your other responsibilities, but you'd probably die out there after a day without your parents, let's be honest. Like, if you're gonna run away and you meant it, you just do it without announcement. Like, if someone kidnapped you and held you for ransom and they went to the kitchen for a few minutes, you're not gonna be like, "Hey, I hate you. If you don't set me free, I'm gonna run away." If you have the opportunity, just fucking run. Okay, maybe not a good analogy. Don't run away, kids. You'll get your Xbox back. Your parents did pay for it after all. Anyway, yeah, discretion. I come by a plethora of people who don't exactly think about what they say before it leaves their ugly mouth. People often get carried away with their sense of freedom of speech and disregard the consequences of their words or actions and fail to display the empathy needed for us to understand each other. Just because you can say it doesn't mean you have to. Again, is it true, is it kind, and is it necessary? If it fails any of these, you might want to reconsider letting it pass through. But if it still manages to force its way past the gates, maybe don't be surprised if nobody likes you. You know? A couple of months ago, I went to Crunchyroll Expo. Use crunchyroll.com/Domics for 14 free premium days. And I was hosting a panel on one of those days. I brought a few of my friends on stage, Lily Pichu being one of them. We held a Q&A session, and this kid comes up and says to Lily, "Your brother's better than you at League of Legends," and then walks away. On another occasion, I was walking around with my girlfriend at a convention. She was cosplaying a character. All of a sudden, a random ballsack of a dickhead comes up to her and says, insert another character from the same show, "is better," and then continues walking. Why? Why did those two think that was a good use of his and our time? Was it nice? No. Was it true? Can't confirm. And even if it was it necessary? Hell nah. I think this new generation of adolescents think there's actual merit in being what they call savage as they bask in their 2.5 seconds of glory. It's not savage, guys. You're gonna die alone. Obviously, it's unrealistic to have our words go through all of the gates every time we speak, but over time you kind of get the hang of it. You find out which things are appropriate per scenario. Scenario? Is it scenario? Scenario? Whatever. I, for one, usually add in another gate. Is it funny? Because that's the nature of my work and my outlook in life. Some things are unnecessary, but I find them humorous. Sometimes it's funny because it's unnecessary. But you gotta be tasteful about it. Someone nearby might make a funny noise and I might laugh at it. It was neither true, kind, nor necessary, but I found it funny. That kid who asked the question, not funny. It wasn't even a question. I mean, he got a uniform reaction from the audience, but we all could have lived without having that be a part of our day. We laughed it off, though. Not a "that was funny" laugh, but more of a "yo, can security escort that kid out of here so the person beside them can have more legroom" kind of laugh. He was just a kid. Discretion and empathy is something you develop as you age. As kids, we just went about and said whatever the hell we wanted and not gave a shit about what other people thought because, hey, freedom of speech, right? If you get offended or triggered, well, you're too sensitive and you just have to deal with it, right? If I can be an asshole, then I will proceed to be. Because when you lack empathy, it's just so easy to be one. I know some of you might start to fear speaking at all anymore. I mean, what's the point, right? When worrying if every single thing you say might deter people and render you unlikable. But that's not the point of this. Some people believe that actions speak louder than words. But a lot of the time, words are responsible for influencing actions from others. Whether or not those actions are benevolent can be up to you. Think about what you're gonna say. Speak responsibly. Viewers, discretion is advised. Hello everyone, this video has been brought to you by Crunchyroll. Head on over to crunchyroll.com/Domics, link below, to receive a free premium membership for 14 days. That's a fortnight! What do you get as a non-casual? Yeah, that's right, you already know! Ad-free 1080p professionally subbed episodes as soon as an hour after release in Japan. So no matter what time zone you're in, we can all weeb out together. At the same time. And you don't even have to be at home, the app is available on nearly every device. I hear Black Clover is going to be the next big thing, so I'ma check that out soon. Shokugeki's also got a new mouth-watering season of delicious ass looking food. Damn it, man. How did it make it look so good? Anyway, go on ahead and begin your marathons. That's crunchyroll.com/Domics. Link in the description. Enjoy!